Heard a couple seconds blurb about this on the news, wasn't paying much attention, wanted to read a little bit about it myself. Australian mathematician reveals how he cracked the Zodiac Killer's coded message 50 years after the murderer went on a spree that killed 5 people in San Francisco. There's a 2007 movie made about this. It was actually not too bad. So check that out. I believe it's on Netflix. Gyllenhaal's in it. Robert Downey Jr.'s in there. I thought it was a decent movie, so maybe a little something to check out one of these nights if you don't have anything going on. Melbourne maths boffin bored by the lockdown. Reached out to Zodiac sleuths. Trio of amateur codebreakers cracked 50-year-old Zodiac mystery. University of Melbourne supercomputer crunched Cipher. 650,000 ways the chilling phrase, gas chamber, leapt out from the sea of noise. Well, we've got a video of him telling us how he did it, so let's hear him tell us how he did it. Can't beat that, right?
Using that fragment, we reverse engineered the entire solution, got the entire message out from the Zodiac. I managed to help to get that message out. It doesn't reveal his identity. It doesn't give a lot of clues to his identity. I think more what it does is the method that he was able to use to create that cipher may help track down who he is.
The Zodiac's famous 340 cipher, sent to the San Francisco Chronicle in 1969, accompanied by the dripping pen card. Now that we have the cipher, I guess we can get a lot more movies and specials about it. I know that the internet's probably buzzing about this in the days after this was discovered. One of the 4 ciphers was solved in 1969, in which the Zodiac said he was killing people to collect as slaves for the afterlife. The remaining 3 cryptograms have captivated amateur sleuths for more than 50 years, in the hope that solving them may lead to the identity of the killer. Makes you wonder if the killer's still alive, what he thinks of this. If you're out there, I'm cool, we're good. All right, you and I, we're good, but leave me a comment on my video and let me know what you think of this, if you're out there. Discreetly, of course, use a VPN. Everybody on YouTube's offering them for like 20% off. Melbourne mathematician Samuel Blake, along with 2 other codebreakers from the U.S. and Belgium, have now cracked the 340 cipher, a 340-character puzzle sent by the serial killer to the San Francisco Chronicle on November 8, 1969. The shocking fragment that led them to cracking the code were the chilling words, gas chamber, he said. Dr. Blake got interested in the Zodiac riddles after seeing online videos from U.S. cryptologist David Aranchak, who has been trying to crack the code for 15 years. It was sort of my way to get through the Melbourne COVID lockdown, was to play around with this in my spare time. COVID lockdown, spare time equals 24 hours a day. Dr. Blake, a visiting fellow at the U.S. University of Melbourne, reached out to Mr. Aranchak in March, then worked on decoding the message using the university's supercomputer, Spartan. Zodiac Killer, I guess maybe when I think of somebody who might kind of look like somebody who might kind of want to potentially be a killer. I'm not saying anything, but the team tried 650,000 different ways to solve the cipher. Just by chance, we happened to stumble upon a fragment of how it could be solved, he said. The macabre fragment that popped up in the sea of noise was gas chamber. Using that fragment, we were able to reverse engineer the entire solution and got the entire message out from the Zodiac, he said. The Zodiac's riddle was homophonic. Easy. Homophonic. If you're watching this video manually, YouTube looking to strike it down or whatever, homophonic. Substitution cipher, where large areas of text were replaced with symbols. Dr. Blake said the Zodiac's trick that made it so hard to solve was that it was not written left to right and top to bottom as English normally is read. There's the Zodiac there. That's what I was saying. Okay, you see him there. I know we're just having some fun with it. 1969. That was 50 years ago. But take a look there. Without hair? Anyone? Or a sun? We're having some fun with it. I'm just kidding. They talk about 3 of the known victims here. A couple of those were shown in the movie in one of the scenes there. Instead, the reading direction went down the diagonals of the page. From one row down, and 2 columns across to the next row down, 2 columns across. Trying to stumble across that correct enumeration was one of the main difficulties, he said. Dr. Blake played tribute to both Mr. Aranchek and Belgium-based software programmer Jarl van Eerik, whose software program, not even going to try to pronounce that, helped the team crack the code. While the message does not reveal the killer's identity, it may give a clue to help the authorities identify him, which is what he said in the video. Now here's the full cipher, the full text. I hope you are having lots of fun trying to catch me. That wasn't me on the TV show, which brings up a point about me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to paradise, all the sooner, because I now have enough slaves to work for me where everyone else has nothing. When they reach paradise, so they are afraid of death. I am not afraid because I know that my new life will be an easy one in paradise death. The message was sent in all capital letters, without punctuation, and included the misspelling of paradise. The TV show the messages refer to was the Jim Dunbar Show, a Bay Area television talk show at the time, CNN reported. A person claiming to be the Zodiac Killer had called into the show 2 weeks before the cipher was sent. Probably was him, he's probably lying. Dr. Blake also said his team of amateur codebreakers was looking to see whether their work on solving the 340 cipher could help them solve the remaining 2 Zodiac cryptograms. One reads, "My name is blank," followed by a 13-character cipher. The other, called Z32, was a 32-character cryptogram, also known as the map code, as was part of a letter warning of a buried bomb, accompanied by a map. Here's some letters from the Zodiac when he claimed of killing 7. Here's the 13-character cipher. It's right here. There it is. Well, let's hope that, due to the fact that we'll probably be locked down for a little bit longer, that they'll have some time to hopefully crack some of those other ciphers. Be great to see if there was a map, and then if they can crack that shorter 13-character cipher, more information. Little by little, you've got to let the internet run wild with their theories and everything about this for a few months. Give them a little taste, solve one, give them a little bit of a taste of it, and then hit them with the other one. And then a few months later, hit them with another. Just little breadcrumbs. Good for you. It's never too late to catch a killer. Somebody says, please direct your talents to the Dominion software deception. The results all seem to stop momentarily on election night. Oh my goodness. Watch out. Might get banned. Homophonic. Hey, yes, it might be a musical term, but it actually can be applied to code. Yay, hooray, you cracked the code, but who killed the victims is what we want to know. Come on, man. Little by little. Just take it in little by little. We don't want to get to the ending before we've seen the middle of the movie. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, hopefully they can, down the road, get some other things solved. It'd be great to see this thing eventually get solved and then figure it out. It's been 50 years. The guy was probably in his 30s at the time, so that'd make him around 90 at least. Guy probably croaked a long time ago, but it'll be one of those things. In my lifetime, maybe they'll solve that, and maybe they'll figure out who D.B. Cooper was as well. All the best, everybody. Take care. Be well.